Can I form sentences, please? Please? Today? Tomorrow? Sometime? Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to A Little Catholic Boost, a daily reflection on the readings for Mass. Thank you so much for being here. I really, truly feel blessed to have you, and I appreciate you taking time out of your day to pray with me. Our meditation is going to be coming from the Gospel reading, which is from the Gospel of Luke. So today is a very special day because it is actually the Solemnity of the Nativity of John the Baptist. So for the Gospel reading today, we have the story of the birth of John the Baptist. And I actually want to focus on a particular character in this story for our meditation, and that's Zechariah. But to focus on Zechariah, we kind of have to go back a few verses earlier to, Gabriel coming and announcing that John the Baptist was going to be born. So long story short, earlier on in the Gospel of Luke, the angel Gabriel comes to Zechariah and tells him, hey man, you're going to have a son. And Zechariah's like, how am I supposed to believe that? My wife and I are old. So for his doubting of the power and the will of our Lord, Zechariah is actually stricken dumb, which means he cannot speak. So sometimes God leads our life in crazy directions, and sometimes he puts us in these weird situations where a lot is expected of us, or something wild is expected of us. And sometimes we feel that we're being asked to do so much that it can make us lose faith in God's control of our lives or God's will in these situations. And this doubt can leave us powerless. It can leave us speechless. It can leave us stagnant, not moving, not able to do anything. And that's because we're removed from our source of life. We aren't trusting in the thing that is getting us through, in the thing that is giving us all truth, wisdom, knowledge, goodness, beauty. So in this gospel now, we see Zechariah facing another choice, this time of the name of his son. Gabriel told him, hey, you're naming this kid John. And all of Zechariah's friends are like, you don't even know anybody named John. None of your family members are named John. So you got to name him Zechariah. So before, Zechariah's decision was kind of listen to the laws of nature and what my reason would kind of tell me, or listen to what God is very clearly telling me is going to happen. And now his decision is kind of listen to the customs and traditions of the world and what the culture is telling me, or listen to what God very clearly told me to do. And we can even face choices like this in our lives, where, for example, the world tells us that what we receive at Mass must be bread and wine. But God very clearly has told us that it is the body, blood, soul, and divinity of our Lord Jesus Christ. So what does Zechariah do? This time, he's not making the same mistake. He's listening to the will of the Lord, and he writes on a tablet, since he still can't speak, he writes down his name is John. And once he submits to the will of God, once he trusts in his power, once he abandons his doubt, his lips are open once again because he once again is directed towards the one who gives life, who gives truth, who gives us the words of our mouth. So Zechariah goes out and he sings the Lord's praises and he blesses the Lord because he is once again following the will of God, which is best for his soul, which is giving him life. When we give our lives to the will of God, our lives work out for the best, not only for us, but for everyone that we come into contact with. He truly has the best plan written in your heart for you. But it is our decision as to whether or not we accept or reject his divine will. All right, guys, that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that if you like this video, you hit that like button. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you like my shadow in the background? I feel like Peter Pan. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I post every day. Hit me up on Instagram. But more than any of that, please make sure you have a wonderful day. May God bless you, and may we all ever grow in love with our Lord. Bye. The law. I cannot. There's a hair somewhere. And oh my goodness. Oh.